Hello everyone, welcome to Wall Street Mojo. To know more about this video, trend function in Excel, watch the video till the end. If you are new to this channel, then you can subscribe us by clicking the bell icon that's given below. Welcome everyone. Today we have a topic with us as the trend function in Excel, which is a statistical function in Excel. Let's begin to understand this function. Now, what is this function is all about? See, the trend function in Excel is basically statistical function that computes the linear and linear trend that is based on the given linear set of data. So it calculates the predictive values of y for a given array or value of x, and it uses the least square method. Let me write for it. Least square method based on the given of the two data series. So the trend function Excel, it returns the number in a linear trend matching, which is known data points. There is existing data on which the trend is in Excel predicts the value of y, which is dependent on the value of x, which needs to be linear data. Now, what is the least square method? See, it is technically used in regression analysis that finds the line of best fit. Okay, the line through a scatter graph of the data points that are foremost indicates the relationship between these points. So for a given data set, because which it helps to visualize the relationship between the data points. Now, how does the trend formula work in Excel? So you write trend here, and you have known y's, known x, and new knowns. Okay, so for the given linear equation y is equal to m into x plus c, the known y's here, when you write trend, the known y's, it is the required argument that represents the set of y values that we already have in existing data in the data set that follows the relationship of y m into x plus c. And the known x, it is an optional argument that represents a set of the x value that should be of the equal length as a set of the known y's. So if this argument is omitted, the set of the known x's takes the value as 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. And the new x over here, it is also an optional argument. These are the numeric that represents the new x's value, and if the new x argument is omitted, then it is a set of the known x. And the last is the constant, and it is the optional argument that specifies whether the constant value c to equal to 0. So if the constant is true or omitted, c is calculated normally. If the false, c is taken as 0. And the values of the m are adjusted so that y is equal to m into x. How to use a trend function in Excel? We are going to learn this. Let's begin with an example. See, in this example, suppose that we have a set of data, test scores with a GPA. And now using the given data, we need to make the prediction for the GPA. So we have the existing data in column A here and column B, the existing value of GPA corresponding to the scores in the known values of y, and the existing values of the score are known values of the x. So we are given with some of the values of x and the values as a score. We need to predict the y values, that is the GPA, based on the existing values. What I'll do, I'll just write GPA here, some of the test scores. This will be x for us, and this will be y. Okay, we'll start with 2.5, 1.5, 3.5, 4.1, just keep adding 0.5 here, different, then keep do -5 here. Okay, so these are some of the values, and then we have some test scores as 551. I just want to add 2 here, just keep adding. It's just a random number, I'm taking it. Control D here, and keep doing -2 here. So the given values of the y are to be predicted here. So the new test scores are 520. Now in order to predict the values of the GPA for the given test scores in cell D2 to D2, D3 and D4, we will use the trend function Excel. The trend formula in Excel will take the existing values of the known X and Y's, and we will pass the new values of the X to calculate the values of Y in cell E2, E3 and E4. So the trend formula in Excel will be something like this, is equal to trend, the known is equal to trend, and you can start with the numbers that you had already selected. Just go down, take these numbers, okay, and fix this completely, comma, you need to take the predicted GPAs, again fix this completely, and comma, D2, close the bracket. So accordingly, it will show you the GPA values. Now, let's predict in terms of the sales here. We have existing sales data of the company for the year 2017, and that increases linearly from January 2017 to December 2017. We need to figure out the sales for the given upcoming months. That is, we need to predict the sales values based on the predictive values for the last 1 year data. So the existing data contains the date in the column A and the sales revenue in the column B. So we need to calculate the estimated sales value for the next 5 months, and historical data is basically given here. So how we are going to do this? Now, in order to predict the sales for the given upcoming months in the next year, we will use this trend function in the Excel. Since the sales value is increasing linearly, the given known values of Y in the sales revenue and the known value of the X are at the end dates of the month. So the new values of the X are the dates of the next 3 months, that is 31/1/2018, 28/2, and so on and so forth. We need to compute the estimated sales value based on the historical data that is given in the range of A1 to B13. So the trend formula will be used here. In the trend formula in Excel, we'll take the existing values of the known X and Y, and we will pass on the new values of the X to calculate the values of the Y in the cell E2, E3 and E4. Now the trend formula in Excel will be something like this, is equal to trend. Here we'll take B2 to B13 as the value part. Just fix this completely. Here also, comma, A2 to A13, again fix both of them completely, comma, you need to enter the value of the upcoming month, close the bracket, and you have the estimated sales. This is the trend that is going right. So we fix this, fix the range for the known values of the X and Y, and the past the new values of the X as a reference value. By applying the trend formula in Excel to the other cells, we can find it. So using the trend function above, we have predicted the estimated sales value for the given upcoming months in the cell D2 and D3 and D4. Now, what are the things that you should remember while applying this formula? Well, first, the existing historic data that contains a known value of the X and the Y needs to be linear data, and that are the given values of the X and the value of the Y should be fit in the linear curve equation, that is Y is equal to M into X plus C. Otherwise, the output of the predicted value may be inaccurate. Second, the trend function in Excel generates the so-called value error when the given known value of the X or Y is non-numeric, or the value of the new X is non-numeric, and also when the constant argument is not Boolean value, that is probably a true or a false. Third, the trend function in Excel generates a ref error. Known value of X and Y are of a different lengths. Then that's probably the case. So if you have learned and enjoyed watching this video, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe this channel by clicking for all the latest updates. Thank you everyone. Cheers.